From the east, house of light, may wisdom dawn in us, so we may see all things in clarity. From the north, house of night, may wisdom ripen in us, so we may know all from within. From the west, house of transformation, may wisdom be transformed into right action, so we may do what must be done. From the south, house of the eternal sun, may right action reap the harvest, so we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From above, house of heaven, where star people and ancestors gather, may their blessings come to us now. From below, house of earth, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with harmonies to end all war. From the center, galactic source, which is everywhere at once, may everything be known as the light of mutual love. Ayum Hunab Ku Eva Maya E Ma Ho. Ayum Hunab Ku Eva Maya E Ma Ho. Ayum Hunab Ku Eva Maya E Ma Ho. All hail the harmony of mind and nature. The east, house.
I am Viata, your host. So come on in, come on in. It is the solar galactic event of the year. Some are calling this the solar galactic event of the year. So that is why I'm excited. I hope you're excited. And if this is your first time here, welcome and thank you. I have gained more followers on Facebook just in the last week that are moving me almost up to 2,000 followers. I'm so grateful. Thank you, all of you who have joined me on Facebook. I'm on YouTube, and we are getting the message of truth out. Now, the new followers I have joined me because of a post that I made that was 6 years old, if you want to believe. 6 years ago, I was protesting the jab with, I'd say 50, 60, 70 people on the streets of Orlando, Florida. And I posted those pictures just last week of all the posters and the flyers that people were holding and carrying. And I have gotten so many new followers just from that post alone. So I just give thanks for you. And all over the world. I'm like Philippines, Argentina. What's going on here? Could it have something to do with the Fauci clown show? I don't know. If you're here for the first time, please comment in the discussion. And let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from if this is your first time visiting Viata's Tiny House Village. So I want to welcome my village.
The cook and
So that door, that last house was actually a shed that I renovated when I was living in Umatilla, Florida, in my tiny house on wheels. It was the most amazing project for me because everything I was doing was kind of new, repairing walls, pulling out old wood. And that was the beginning of my renovation skills being developed. And now I have a tiny house that I live in where I completely renovated a bigger house. So it is time for us to look at tiny house living, smaller living, because rents are high and so much more. So I encourage you, if you haven't thought about it, in the Vegetable Soup for Women book, there's a couple of stories in there about how to go tiny. One of them I wrote, and this book is free. It's an ebook. If you send a donation to me for any amount, this is my Cash App, and I'm giving this book. It's about, I think, 70 pages. 9 authors came together from very different backgrounds, and they wrote their stories to nourish your body, mind, and finances. So it's not just for women either, because we believed when we wrote this that the stories would be so nourishing, not just for the women, but for the men who are with those women. Those women might be changed in a big way because of the inspiration and the nourishment that comes from all those stories. So send me a Cash App. I'll send you the PDF. Be sure and include your email address when you do that, okay? So welcome, everybody. It's time for some information about the solar eclipse that's going on. And some people really believe that this is the most important event of the year. So I think as a sojourner on planet Earth, who is really connected to the universe and cosmic order of everything in the universe, I want to help you. Let's see, I want to help you be in touch with the universe energy. And when you are in touch with the universe energy, you are going to, trying to find my banner, I don't know where it went. You're going to improve in your communication and your energy and motion called emotions. When you stay in touch with the creator's nature, trees, you become, I believe, a more gentler, softer communicator. Not always yelling, not always reacting. So many people are triggered and reacting into the F word, the bomb word, everything on the planet. And we want you tonight to begin to see how your emotions can change when you spend time in meditation. We're going to do a little meditation. And when you educate yourself about what's going on up there, and it just makes us realize how tiny we are, how valuable we are as women, as men. Our value should increase when we realize we are part of this huge universe of love and cosmic energy. So let me start with a little description from a more maybe scientific view of what this season is about, what this day is about, August 12th, which is 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a 12. It's a 3 in my numerology energy. 3. We're on a 3 tonight. Hope you see the significance of a 3, a triangle. Triangle is 3 parts of your divine order energy that's in this very sacred temple. So this is a little summary. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it is a summary that gives you a little description of what's considered the biggest sky watch. If you're watching the sky in certain areas, there's a lot of planetary stuff going on. So we're going to just listen to for a few minutes why this is the biggest sky watching night of the century.
What if the most unforgettable sky event of your life is only days away and almost nobody around you is treating it like a big deal? What if one ordinary date is about to compress an eclipse, a meteor peak, the glowing spine of our galaxy, and a parade of planets into one shared window of darkness? And before we open the sky up piece by piece, do this with me. Tap like if nights like this still make you feel young. Subscribe if you want more stories that make the universe feel close, and share this with the one person who would actually stand outside with you at 3 in the morning. August 12th does not look dramatic on a calendar. It looks like a date you could scroll past without slowing down. But above our heads, that date is carrying rare timing, the kind that makes astronomers pause. Because on that day, the sky stacks major events on top of each other, not across different months, but inside one connected stretch of time. During the day, the moon will move directly in front of the sun and cast a total solar eclipse along a path that runs across Greenland, Iceland, and parts of Portugal and Spain. If you are inside that narrow path, daylight will collapse into shadowed twilight, and for a brief moment, the sun's outer atmosphere will appear around the black disk of the moon. Even if you are far from totality, many places across Europe and parts of northeastern North America will still get a partial eclipse. But the eclipse is only the visible face of a deeper setup. The real reason August 12th matters is that the moon is new for everyone. And a new moon means the night sky goes dark, really dark. No bright lunar glow bleaching the background, no silver haze flattening the stars. The same alignment that creates the eclipse also clears the stage for the night. That is when the rest of the show begins. On the night of August 12th, into the early hours of August 13th, the Perseid meteor shower reaches its peak under ideal moon conditions. The Perseids are already one of the most loved meteor showers of the year. In a normal year, people stay up late, for them even when the moon gets in the way. This year, the moon does not get in the way. It disappears. That means brighter meteors, more faint meteors, and a sky with the contrast it deserves. At the same time, if you step far enough from city lights, the Milky Way becomes a character in its own right, not a faint patch, not a rumor, a river, a pale band with dark lanes running through it, the visible plane of our own galaxy stretching across the night. Millions of people spend their whole lives under skies too bright to see it clearly. On a night like this, some of them will finally understand what people mean when they say the sky can feel huge. And if you stay out long enough, another scene builds in the east and across the pre-dawn sky. A 6-planet lineup appears: Saturn, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune. Some are easy with the naked eye. Some need binoculars or a telescope. But together they create something that feels almost theatrical, as if the solar system has placed its major players on one wide stage before sunrise. This is why calling August 12th a big sky-watching day is not hype. It is not one event being stretched into a headline. It is several real events crossing paths at the same time. Day gives you an eclipse. Night gives you darkness. Darkness gives you meteors in the Milky Way. Dawn gives you planets. Most people think sky watching is about the event itself, a meteor shower, an eclipse, a planet. But people who spend time outside under real darkness know something more important. The event is only half the story. The other half is the sky around it. You can have a famous meteor shower and still see very little if moonlight fills the night. You can go hunting for the Milky Way at exactly the right time of year and still come home disappointed because the moon turned the whole sky gray. You can know where a planet is, step outside, and realize dawn brightness has already swallowed it. That is why this date is so powerful.
So that's just a little bit about why the attention on this day is important to the cosmos, the sky, and all the beauty that our Creator gives us. When we are aware of what is going on, we understand the Creator, Yahweh, God, whatever your name you have for this one spirit that gives us breath. So gratitude for this day that we can learn more about this amazing universe that we live in, cosmic order of things. And we can get some instruction from those women and men who are more in touch with the spiritual side of this day. So Dr. Mumbi Sarai is someone I've been following for many years, and I want to share her message tonight, especially because she brings a 3-part instruction. She gives us 3 things to tap into for this day that can help raise our vibration, in turn give us a more positive emotional journey, because emotions are everything. When you can respond to triggers, to circumstances that are unpleasant, with love, compassion, wisdom, and patience, your body temple is in perfect alignment with the cosmic universe order. Because the universe doesn't react with violence, it actually responds to karmic flow of things and the smooth ride of nature, the smooth vibrations of nature. So, this is a night where you can spend time meditating to raise your vibration and to pay attention to those emotions that you want to get rid of. Today is a day to let go of those things that are not strengthening you, that are not bringing value to you and your journey and this temple that we live in. So, listen here for Dr. Mumby's amazing or beautiful analysis of spiritually what's going on with this day. And then she gives three, you might want to get a pen and pencil out to take down her three things that we need to tap in. So take a look at this beautiful woman here and listen up for about 6 minutes. Here we go.
Greetings, family, and welcome to Dr. Mumbi Spirituals. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. Forgot about the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. The real cosmic event of the year is this total solar eclipse on August 12th, 2026. And it will be shining over Europe. Now, I'll do a political analysis of this, but for us spiritually, our ancestors and our ancient ones took total solar eclipses very seriously. They took it as an opportunity for spiritual cleansing. They took it as an opportunity to script what they wanted, to either do specific rituals and specific practices to usher in a new dispensation. And they saw it as a season and a period of transformation. So, August 12th family, it's your time to really anchor in and feel that the transformation you have been going through since February is now here. It's now in the ground. It's now anchored in and it's ready to grow. And it's also a continuation for us of our inner awakening. I thought you awaken once and that's it. Shock on me. Even as you continue to awaken. It's all about expanding your capacity to receive the powers, because you see, knowledge is vibration. It's increased frequency. Power is vibration. It's not that the power is being kept from you, but it's that you don't have the capacity to handle the power, the experiences, and the wealth and the relationships that you keep praying in. And that's why that inner awakening must happen, so that you can attract those things you want to see in your life. Because you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. And that's why when you asked the Most High to bring in wealth, to bring in the love of your life, to bring in new opportunities, the first thing that happened was an inner dismantling of who you were, because who you were could not handle what you were praying for. And so this whole total solar eclipse is like a sign, it's a rubber stamp that the inner awakening has happened and continues to happen, and we are being expanded so that we can handle the new dispensation that is here. And the last thing is that we must now welcome the new beginning, because it's very much here spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. And it's only a matter of time before we see it physically. And if you look around you, you'll see how everything is being aligned and prepared and dismantled. Everything of the old in us and outside of us is being dismantled to make way and make room for this new dispensation, because it's bigger, it's wider, it's more expanded. I told you, it's a sophisticated reality, a sophisticated way of thinking that manifests.
Oops.
Write down the things you want in gratitude and thanksgiving as if you already have them. I am grateful for, I have, I am experiencing. Those are the 4 words you use. Secondly, energetic cleansing. Cleanse yourself, family. There's so many different ways. I told you water is conscious. So you can talk to your water and ask it to help you cleanse you of all the things inside and outside of you.
So if you didn't get that, the first thing is journaling. Journaling is what helped me write 3 books. I even as a child, I had a diary, and so I used to write down a lot my feelings, what was going on. So that's so important these days to release, let go of toxic emotions, is to write it down, and especially during this big event, as she's saying, journaling is intentional for gratitude, saying, I have this, I have what I need, and so forth. And then, secondly, she says energetic cleansing. There's so many ways to do energetic cleansing, and we can talk about that in another show, but pay attention, please.
That are preventing the new beginning from manifesting in your life. You can also use something like an egg cleanse. If you guys want me to do cleansing videos, let me know in the comments. You can do an egg cleanse. The most powerful cleanse I did recently is you take a clove of garlic and you use it. You use it all over your body to pull out all the like negative energies and vibes and thoughts and emotions and feelings and projections. And then you flush it down the toilet. But I'll do a whole separate show on that. So, and the last thing is creative expression. Do something. Do one thing. Especially on August 12th, do one thing that you would let it be like your day in your new beginning. What would a day in your new beginning look like? And don't forget to give all praise and thanks to the Most High and the ancestors and guides that walk with us. If you have time to sit in nature, to take a water offering or a fruit offering to the river or to your mother tree, at least you have to have a mother tree. Do you know what a mother tree is? But give thanks to nature somehow in your day. Happy Total Solar Eclipse.
So, giving thanks to nature is my daily practice. I'm more and more outside doing Tai Chi movements and gazing in the sun, breathing, breath work. This is what raises your vibration, your emotions. The more oxygen we can get into this vessel, the more it will function as an angelic force walking on this planet. The more we will respond and not react to circumstances in our life. And so, very important, those 3 things: intentional journaling today and during this period, energetic cleansing. As she said, she uses garlic to circle around her and remove toxic vibrations, energy. I never heard of that, but hey, it's worth a try. And then most of all, creative expression. Whatever you're doing, just using your hands outside in nature, grabbing a tree, holding a tree, touching a tree, that's a creative expression. Just walking barefoot is a creative expression. Bringing your body's energy frequency up to a more valuable level of alignment with the Most High. So I want to go into a meditation. We're not going to be long tonight. I do have this beautiful video. It's actually more music that we're going to just close our eyes and do some deep breathing. 5 in, hold it, and 5 out, hold it at the bottom. Try that, and 5 in over and over to this music and video. and think about, what do you need to let go of today? This is the energy of the cosmos is here to help us let go of what we no longer need, what's not serving us, what's not helping us evolve. This is your time to let go in this moment with this music. This is, I believe it's really 432 hertz, and it can really help you release, let go, let go. I like to say let go instead of release. Release sounds, it's like we're bringing something back to us. So think about letting go versus releasing, and then letting go, and then for the remainder of the meditation, think about, what do you want to affirm? I am healed, I'm healthy, every cell in my body is healed, strong, healthy, vibrating with love and joy. We're going to do that type of meditation for about 5 minutes. Yeah. And then we're going to finish off. So it won't be long tonight. Just get ready, get in a comfortable position, and try and close your eyes as you listen. Let go with your breath, inhaling the good things you need, exhaling, letting go of what is no longer serving you, what has weakened you, what has triggered you, all those emotions. Let's let go in these next few minutes. Breathe in, hold it, and let go. Breathe in, hold it, and let go. Let go of the worry, the fear, anxiety. Let go of the unforgiveness. Let go of the frustration. Everything is in divine order. Breathe in divine order and peace. Shalom, shalom. Breathing in divine order. All things, no worry, no fear. Breathe in patience. Let go of anxiety. Breathe in joy. Joy, more joy. Let go of anxiety and worry. No more worry. It does not serve your temple to worry. Joy, 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 more joy. All right, so how are we doing out there? How are we doing? That was about 5 minutes. And during this season, it's a good idea. It's a good idea to increase your time, meditation time, outside, inside, anywhere. But getting that oxygen, deep oxygen into your bloodstream, into your body, will heal just about anything. So the more you do practice deep breathing, you can find all kinds of meditations on YouTube. The more you take in the breath, holding it, and letting go mentally of the emotions that do not serve your temple, to strengthen and to build it up in love, compassion, and joy and gratitude. Love, compassion, and gratitude. I am joy. I am love. I am gratitude. I am forgiveness. I have wealth. I have patience. I have experience to know that the compassion that I feel for others, it will always come back to me and bring me more blessings. So think about every reaction, every interaction that you have with another person. These days, especially, you're going to see the karmic loop come back to you. If you mistreat someone and show hatred versus love, show arrogance and pride versus humility, and just show a general negative energy toward a person, it's going to come back to you. I saw this happen about a week ago with someone where they just treated someone so poorly, and then something happened to them where they felt pain. And I thought, I wonder if that was because of the way they treated a person. So be careful. Be very careful how you're treating your grocery store cashier, your gas station attendants. It's going to come back to you, because this solar eclipse, this new moon, the moon's now going to be waxing. And so the moon's going to be giving more light. And it's actually going to be shining a light on us, you, me, to reveal to us those areas in our life that need changing. This is all about letting go this season. So don't forget to like and subscribe, please. We need your subscription numbers, especially on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 500. I'm almost there. So I can get, just like it, check off, like and subscribe, and share this with your friends, please. And if you're ready for a partnership to take your health and healing to the next level, I have my ebook available for only $8 with the Cash App. And I have on my website, Your Holistic Life Coach, I have a 6-week program that can help you evolve to your greatest potential, your best self, in the most creative ways. There's sometimes we don't even know how to get started, but I can help you get started based on what I've done in my own life that I have so much peace. And I have to say, my emotional intelligence level is so high right now. These days, Nothing that bothers me, nothing disturbs me, because I've been doing this for so long and practicing what I've learned. So thank you for joining me. For those who are joining me now, especially all my new subscribers on Facebook, please share this with your friends if they didn't know what was going on or if they're confused. And then come back on Friday, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time for Health and Well-Being with Beata, where I help you navigate all those health challenges that you might be dealing with. I have been, if you're new to this channel, I have been in the holistic health field for over almost 40 years now. And I share that knowledge and experience, and I am not a medical doctor. So I want to be sure you know I don't own the rights to the music that I play, and I am not here to replace any medical advice you may be receiving from your physician. So try and remember, these Fauci hearings are all about raising your awareness of how bad the government has been and is in terms of trying to control and take care of your health. It's up to you, it's up to us to come together as a community to help each other and to do our research. And I say the simplest thing that you can do for your health is breath work and being out in nature and spending time in meditation. You know, Christ told his followers that the kingdom is within you. He did not say go to the temple. In fact, he did not say go into the temple to worship, but he said the temple is within you. The kingdom is within you. So if we can remember, keep that in mind every day, to go into your temple, go into your closet with closed eyes. Give thanks, raise your gratitude every day. Give thanks. And you can overcome just about any disease if you are consistent and your thoughts are following your true self. Here's something I was watching. I want to leave you with this. I was watching a documentary on YouTube called Your Thoughts Become Your Things. How Thoughts Become Things. And I've shared this with several people. I think it's worth sharing to this audience as well. You can find this on YouTube. It's about an hour, maybe hour and a half documentary or video. How thoughts become things. I thought I knew and remembered all about how thoughts become things, and I sped up the video and it got to the summary. In fact, halfway through, what did it start talking about is emotions. And then I sped up to the end of it, and the summary of the how thoughts become things is this: when you act upon the thoughts over time with emotions and repetition, that's how your thoughts become things. So if you're thinking about how bad life is all the time, and life is hard, and that's your thought every day, your arteries are going to harden more than likely, because the thought, it's a reality, it's a science. If you watch that video, you'll see the science behind it. But it's been in my life, I realize that all the time, whatever I'm thinking is going to manifest in my life, and it's going to manifest if the emotions of joy, gratitude, forgiveness are there, and I'm repeating it every day. So make sure whatever thoughts that you're thinking about, that you're creating in your command center here, make sure that the emotions match the thoughts of love, compassion, wisdom, truth, and gratitude. And repeating that every day, those thoughts will become things. Whether you need money, you need healing, just keep those thoughts repeating in a very high vibration, high thinking, high emotions. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. And please share this to your friends and family if they're missing out on meditation, or if they're not sure about what this new moon and solar eclipse is all about. give them a few minutes to watch this. So everybody have a good evening. I'm going to go join my family and have dinner. Everybody, remember to laugh and have good conversation while you're eating. It really helps your digestion. So all my yogi friends out there, namaste, sat nam, aho, aho to all my native friends and brothers and sisters. Ashe, ashe, o to all my synchronistic family and elevated family members. And of course, shalom. Mwah. Love you. Have a great evening.
On the bed, book bad to cool tap the gal. The cooks a hopper, I can't pop a R. Benenza put the cook on as a R. Who's to get a limit to order a zempa? I can keep a cataract, a theater can. Tashi, I wish you up a sound come on. The fear would have kabali, I can't let none. I kick the geek, a boot to a part to sad. I knew get a horse, look at Papa Garage. I knew I went for the Papa lag. I knew I can't put you, I could get that. I knew you could do it, I could tradition ain't yet. I knew you could do it, la mother was part of that. I do be Papa that, the guy was I knew for nas, that super do, I got no horse. The cook could put it in hot, yeah.